We will thrive.
Right now, I want to talk and introduce to you more or less not the next speaker, but let's say the next show. Have you ever heard of Dundu? Dundu is a huge puppet made out of light, and the idea behind it right now here on We Will Thrive is to bring light to the whole world and of course to entertain people. So right now in LA it's still about noonish, and in Germany I think some people maybe go to bed, maybe not. A friend of mine just has written me that she's laying in the bed with the kids. So right now, guys, what I want you to do is to prepare yourself. So please shut down, turn off the light, shut down your curtains. I'm honest, so make it dark inside because something is happening right now. So I just want to make sure that you prepare. Take your time, sit down, relax, lean back. So in Danish, I would say make it hygge. In English, I would say make it cozy. And in a strong German accent, I would say muschebubu. Maybe some Germans understood what I've said. So right now, I would say we can start with our show. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show. Here is Dundu. It is so mesmerizing. I have goosebumps everywhere. And it's so touching. Oh my God. It was amazing. Right now, we have Fabian here. He is one of the founders of... Fabian and Stefan. Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, guys. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you so much. I already said it. It's so touching. I have goosebumps everywhere. For me personally, it made me a bit sad. Why is that? Do you know this? Or do you have other people which react in this way?
I think, first of all, Dundu really touches human emotions. And so something that is really strong is currently, I think, this yearning for unity. And I think we all have gone through this lockdown, through this state of isolation. And the story that we put out there, Reigniting the Light, is about the power of transformation. That Dundu kind of brings worlds together, different worlds of music, but then sometimes we're kind of maybe sad of looking back, but I think it's really a time to look optimistically forward. And Dundu, in a way, he tells you, I would say, almost like your story. So he really gives you a free space, and maybe you found something in yourself that reminded you of one story of yourself. And I think that's the strength of the performance, that it's a story, but you also become the storyteller in a way.
Okay. So you talked about Dundu right now as a he. So he's male.
That's from my side. Stefan, what do you think?
Okay.
Dundu is Dundu. And Dundu means you and you. And it can also be you and it can also be you. And that's also why we are now two people here, that we all are more focused on bringing people together. Mm-hmm. Together, we are more strong. We have a plus of energy in working and installing things together. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is really nice. Fabian, I think we can see you there. So how tall is Dundu?
Well, 5 meters, so 15 feet. And that's quite amazing. The baby Dundu is about 80 centimeters. And currently Tobias, the inventor of Dundu, he's building a new puppet, which will always almost be 7 meters tall. So we will have still like giant puppets around, and even like with distances in place, people can see the puppet even like from farther away.
Okay. And how heavy is it?
Well, heavy, one part is the physical part, but I think it's rather 5 persons finding one breath together. I think that's the most powerful story that Dundu can tell, because it's about collaboration. And in the way, Dundu is a metaphor for humanity. And currently we also have to collaborate in new ways, digitally, and also trust each other. So it's physically heavy because you have to find one picture. So 5 brains, but also 5 hearts. That's the challenge and as well the strength of Dundu. So it's a challenging process, but it's also a lot of fun to really become one.
Stefan, Fabian just said you need a lot of people, you need hearts, and new ways of collaboration. How hard is this situation right now for you? Because I think Dundu is a thing which you only can do for live events, right?
That's right. We are now happy about the last 10, 12, 15 years of performing all around the world, and a lot of performances, like sometimes more than 200 in a year.
Ooh.
And so in the moment, there's a kind of natural break also that bring us down to new ideas and to new developments. The music can be played on the internet, and the Dundu can be shown. But of course, we cannot perform in the public like before, not in the moment. We have to rest.
Yeah, and it's so nice that you take part in We Will Thrive, because right now, I mean, as I already said, it is touching also in this way as we just experienced it. And what I haven't told the audience is that you took part in America's Got Talent.
Well, actually, it was the world's best, but it was also broadcasted from LA. So we were back in October 2018. We spent some time actually close by Peter's and Katja's house. So we were working for CBS, and it was as well a fun time bringing Dundu to Santa Monica to the pier. And as well, I think the American can people really reacted well to him. They said, amazing. And this country as well needs this, especially like in this situation right now with Trump as the president, they need as well this unity. And it's good that Dundu is actually not taking a political lead, but rather put out the, for humanity, like rather walking for humanity, because that's the strongest message that art can convey, that bring people together. And it does not matter what God you believe in, what color you have, it's rather about humanity. And that's why we're very glad to
Yeah, Dundu is you said. Dundu is a kind of art. Stefan, what would you say? What kind of art is it?
Dundu is about telling the stories of the audience's head and imagination and fantasies. So we will not show you a face that's crying. We will not bring you a sound that you will be remembered sounds before, like the pop music's doing now. We bring you open space to enjoy your own imagination and own fantasies. So Dundu will show you how to collaborate, how to bring worlds together. Like we also have the audio, like the music we put together the African harp, kora, and the European violin to show this kind of like bring the things together which are belonging together.
Oh, bring the things together which belong together. Wow, amazing. Last question for the two of you. How do you see the future, especially also with Dundu?
Well, I think we will thrive. It's a movement. And Dundu is also like the power of Dundu is also to bring people in motion through this emotional connection. So I think as well, our biggest goal and the dream is to really bring Dundu again around the world and connect cultures. Currently, we can do this digitally, but we feel there's something missing. That's also maybe our luck that we will be able to travel again to see the world and bring people together and create these shining eyes. Currently, it's just through the screens, and it's at least one part, but that's one of our biggest dreams. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I think tonight you brought a lot of people together from Berlin to LA. Thank you so much, Fabian Seewald and Stefan Karisins.